24-year-old teacher was killed, allegedly at the hands of a 14-year-old student.
In the trial of the Danvers teen accused of raping and murdering his teacher.
The case that shook the nation with its disturbing and tragic nature. A 14-year-old teenager, Philip Chism, became a murderer by attacking his teacher with a box cutter on school premises on October the 22nd, 2013. Colleen Ritzer, a maths teacher at Danvers High School, was murdered by her 9th grade student after he followed her to a bathroom when the school had ended for the day. Little did the 24-year-old teacher know that this was the worst and last day of her life. The student she had tried to help would be the one to do the absolute unthinkable. Chism had stayed behind after school as Ritzer tried to help him prepare for an upcoming test. This was the opportunity Chism was looking for, and the trial heard how he came to school prepared to carry out such a heinous attack. Murder wasn't the only thing on his mind. Chism was guilty of 3 separate crimes, which he commenced one after the other. Colleen Ritzer, a popular and ambitious teacher whose life was cut short. Ritzer was born in Lawrence, Massachusetts in 1989. Her birthday was celebrated on the 13th of May, and she was a much-loved member of the Ritzer family. She accomplished her degree in teaching and became a math teacher at Danvers High School. She was living her dream job and fulfilling her desire to help students succeed. Her dedication and extra hours of work that deserved recognition and rewards ended up creating a doorway for Chism to put into motion the plot to brutalize her. You can only imagine how devastated her parents, her family, and her friends felt after losing such a beautiful person. She was always full of life and had an infectious smile. Her untimely death sent shockwaves through the community and beyond, leaving a lasting impact on all who knew her. Chism not only murdered her, he was found guilty of robbing her, raping her, and stabbing her 16 times with a box cutter. He then put her in a garbage bin and brought her body to the woods behind the school. After dumping her corpse there, he used her credit card to buy a movie ticket and enjoyed the rest of his day. Footage from the school's security camera gave a timeline of the events that unfolded. However, there was another shocking discovery found that added to the weight of the case, which we will revisit after understanding key details about Chism. Philip Chism, an antisocial with a criminal mind. Chism had recently moved from Tennessee after his parents were going through a divorce. He came with his mother and siblings and settled into a basement apartment in Danvers. He was born in January 1999 and was recognized for being a good soccer player. Ritzer had asked Chism to stay behind alongside another female student to do some work and help with the exam preparation. Ritzer mentioned Chism's hometown Tennessee, which caused Chism to become visibly upset. The next half an hour is when all the evil intentions of Chism were put into practice. The jury were shown timestamp video footage that showed the following. 2:54 p.m. Ritzer is seen leaving the classroom and walks to the restroom located on the 2nd floor. A minute later, Chism is seen following her with his hoodie on and pulling on gloves. 3:06 p.m. A female student is seen entering the restroom and exiting almost immediately. She later explained how she saw someone changing their clothes, being half naked and some clothes being scattered on the floor. She therefore turned around and went away. She didn't know Ritzer had been attacked. In the next couple of minutes, Chism is seen exiting the restroom and walking in and out of the building. He has a change of clothes, puts on a black mask, and is seen taking in a garbage bin towards the restroom. 3:22 p.m. Chism is seen leaving the restroom with the bin and taking it towards the elevator. Next, he is taking it out of the building and towards the parking lot. As Chism didn't return home, his mother called the police to look for him. They found him at around 12:30 midnight with his backpack containing Ritzer's credit card, driver's license, her underwear, and a box cutter with dried blood on it. When asked about the items, Chism said he found them at a gas station. He then admitted the dried blood on the box cutter was of a girl who is now buried in the woods. On 23rd October at around 3 a.m., Ritzer's body was found, covered in leaves in the woods behind the school. The shocking discovery was the second rape on Ritzer using a tree branch which was removed from her half-naked body. A pair of stained white gloves and a note next to her stating, "I hate you all," was found beside her. After robbing, raping, murdering, then raping again, the court made sure the sentence was long enough. During trial, Chism admitted killing Ritzer. However, blamed his actions on severe mental illness that he was not criminally responsible for this attack. The court heard how his attack was premeditated as Chism came into school that day with a weapon, gloves, and change of clothes. He was tried as an adult in February 2016 and was sentenced to 40 years in prison with a possibility of parole. Chism is currently incarcerated in Sousa Baranowski Correctional Center. After hearing that there might be a chance of parole, the mother of Colleen Ritzer said, "He is pure evil, and evil can never be rehabilitated. Colleen will never get a second chance, and neither should he." The Philip Chism case serves as a chilling reminder of the impact of such horrific incidents on communities and the profound loss experienced by those affected. Colleen Ritzer will be remembered as an exceptional teacher who made a profound difference in the lives of her students and colleagues.